Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Up to Speed podcast. I'm Katie.
I'm Damon.
And I'm Matt.
And as always, thank you to the Medfield Foundation for their support of this podcast and every podcast at Medfield TV. This is episode 15. I can't believe it's been 15 weeks, you guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump to it. What do we have going on at Medfield TV, and what kind of shows do we have on YouTube?
Yeah, so we have a bunch of new shows coming out. Most recently, we'll have the Veterans Day ceremony that we just were at earlier this week. We also have a bunch of music and concerts coming out. So we have the Micah Gold Showcase, as well as the Bandorama and our Choral Extravaganza. So there's a ton of music coming out. All of those performances are really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun seeing how talented all the musicians are, and the music programs in Medfield are fantastic.
They are.
Yeah, they're really cool. And it's amazing to see the Bandorama and the Choral Extravaganza because it's all the grades. Mm-hmm. So you see, the elementary schoolers with the seniors singing and same with like the instruments. And it's wild to witness. My school had nothing like that. So see it all together and they all know one big song that they're playing is really cool.
Yeah, it's great. We also have our Art in Bloom exhibit, which is a mixture of art and floral arrangements that was at the library. And then we also have Richard III is out currently, but we're also working on an audio description version of that coming soon. So definitely keep your ears out for that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and Richard III is really awesome. They did a great job. I'm pretty sure the name is the Gazebo Players of Medfield,
yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They did an absolutely terrific job. I actually filmed that, or helped some two volunteers film that back in August or July. Man, that's what's crazy. I think it was that long ago. Really, really fun, really cool. It was really well acted. I really recommend watching it.
Yeah, and I love our partnership with the Gazebo Players of Medfield, and especially the small family. Like Cynthia, she does audio description for her job, and the fact that she just volunteers her time to add it to these productions every year is such a treat. And I hope it's really helping people out there who, are visually impaired and need a little bit of explanation of what's going on. Mm-hmm. I think that's really nice to add.
Yeah.
And also coming up for classes, finally, on November 19th, the first class of $5 Film Club will start. We are beyond excited. We've been planning this for quite a long time now. I've been excited to host my own film club just because I used to do it back when I was in high school, so now hosting is just so cool. And the club should run from about 4 to 5 o'clock. We're just going to be recreating some of our favorite movie scenes, at least for the first class. We'll change it up as the classes continue. But yeah, we're really excited. Damon and I actually recorded a test of it, and we recorded a scene from The Matrix. That was a lot of fun to do together.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to just look at stuff, break it down, kind of literally like moment by moment, shot by shot, and kind of try to do our own version of that. So
I think you need to add a little clip from it, because looking at the blue pill versus red pill part of it was just hilarious.
Yes.
Please share that.
I should add that in. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, what kind of events do we have coming on?
So on the 2nd, I believe, of December is Giving Tuesday. So that is, I believe, kind of dealing with donations, right?
Yep. So it's a worldwide day of giving to nonprofits. So that is one of the most successful day of fundraising for a lot of nonprofits around the world. And every year Medfield TV participates in it too. So we're going to be very active on social media that day and updating, how we are doing with our fundraising goal. So all of that information will come out soon. And I hope that if you're listening to this podcast and you want to help to continue the podcast for many, many years, you'll consider donating. It not only helps the podcast, but helps all of the programs at Medfield TV.
Yeah.
So what do we have coming up?
We also have the holiday stroll and the tree lighting on December 5th. And that's going to be special. Matt and I have never been to these. So that's going to be a lot of fun just to see the community kind of come out for that. But it's also going to be a great opportunity because we're taking the podcast on the road.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you're interested in podcasting, that kind of thing, we're going to be at the library. We're going to have our setup kind of, off to the side there for people to come and kind of have their own podcast experience. We'll have, a camera set up and, some questions that people can kind of answer, or they can just kind of play around with the mics and have their own like mini podcast experience, during the holiday stroll. We'll also be out and about, covering the event, doing some interviews, that kind of thing. But yeah, we're really excited. It's our first, time bringing the podcast out into the world. It's something we definitely have been thinking about a lot. So I think, this is going to be a good time to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, completely. And I can't even stress how much fun it is to just put on these headphones and hear yourself talk. Like, I don't know why it is. Like, I've said many times, we need to do our team meetings just here, and just so we can all hear each other well. It's just something about it's just kind of entertaining. So yeah, definitely stop by.
And the more that we do it, the more I don't hate my voice.
Yeah. You do get used to it.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay, what's after that?
On the 6th, so the next day, is going to be the holiday parade, and so we're going to be covering that as well, and so that's going to be fun to kind of see everybody come out and see a parade.
And that starts at 1 p.m. at the high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Great. And then
We have our angel run.
Yes.
And it's not that we're covering it, we're running it.
in it.
We're going to be in the angel run on the 7th.
Damon, have you been running?
And I've not been running.
What?
I know.
Damon.
It's so bad. It's not going to be good.
You're going to be left in the dust behind
Yes,
me.
he's gonna lead the
Kidding.
charge. So definitely come out, cheer us from the sidelines or run beside us. It's going to be a great event. A lot of people are going to show up and run, or try to run like me. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And please consider donating to our team. Medfield Foundation not only has helped us to build this podcasting set, but they've also helped with some other projects of ours throughout the years. And I think overall they've donated more than $12,000 to Medfield
Wow.
TV. So we really want to try to give back to them and thank them for all that they've done for us. So please definitely donate. And if you can't donate, please come by and cheer on all of the teams.
Yeah, we're going to be running. I'm going to need your support because it's going to be rough. Also on the 10th, so not long after that, we're having our big volunteer fair.
January 10th, right?
Oh, January 10th.
January
Sorry.
10th. That's okay.
Seeing my numbers mixed up. January 10th, so a little ways away. At St. Edward's, you're going to basically be, having a bunch of places that need volunteers come together, and then people can come out and kind of hear how they, can make a contribution and help out, within their community and volunteer. So there's going to be a lot of great other great organizations there, not just us. So yeah, definitely check that out if you want to be a part of the, making an impact in the community, helping other people out.
Yeah.
Definitely attend that.
Yeah, volunteering is always fun because it's something you do, and then afterwards you kind of feel good about yourself. You're like, well, yeah, I didn't have to do that. I went and did it, and it's a nice feeling. I love volunteering when I can. So please come.
It really gives you even more purpose to your life, and it's a great way to socialize too, and really feel like you're a part of your community. So that's why I love it.
Yeah.
And then we have our open house coming up on January 17th.
Yay.
That's going to be a lot of fun. It's from 12 to 3 p.m. We're going to have pizza, snacks. We're going to have our equipment laid out. You can come and talk to us because you know how cool all of us are because you watch the podcast every week. No, seriously, it should be a great opportunity just to come in and see the space, say hi to us. You could sit here at the podcasting booth and hear yourself talk, just like I was saying. So please come by on January 17th.
Yeah. And there's one thing we forgot to put in here, a recap of an event that we just did. So we just visited Dale Street School.
Yes.
How did that go?
Yeah, wow.
So that was a lot of fun. We got to meet with all the great students over there that produce their own, morning announcements of the Daily Dale.
Daily Dale. Yep.
It's they're so energetic. They're so passionate about telling their news. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun. And we set up a bunch of cameras. And they kind of, practice doing their Daily Dale with our equipment, and we got to kind of show them a little bit. So
yeah, it was so cool to see that age of kids be that interested in camera work. I think I was a little nervous going in because I was like, what if these kids just see it and they're like, I mean, I have a phone in my pocket now, like why do I care about this? When it's like, no, this stuff is still really cool, it's awesome. And the fact that the kids were that energetic and wanted to play with the camera that much was just kind of heartwarming to an extent. So it was
impressive
nice
to them, the big giant camera and like seeing themselves on TV. They all love seeing themselves on TV.
They're all stars. They all want to be in front of the camera.
Yes.
And they're so creative too. Some of the things they come up with, and their little clink that they do at the end.
So
like
cute.
it's just fantastic.
We need that. We need
a clink.
We need up to speed mugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Donate to us so we can get mugs. Maybe you'll win a mug if you donate.
That actually would be awesome.
That'll be part of our Giving Tuesday campaign.
Yeah,
Donate
mugs.
enough money and you'll get a mug.
If we get mugs, we should each get one with our own face on it.
I love that.
We can clink,
Yeah.
like our own
It's
up to clink. That would be fun.
That would be fun. I love it.
We had mugs. We broke them.
The mugs lasted 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get up to speed on the crew. There's a couple of things on here that we haven't talked about in a while because there's been so much going on at Medfield TV. So let's get up to speed on what you guys are doing this weekend.
This weekend, tonight actually, I'm going to have dinner with a couple of old friends from Shaw's, the place I
nice.
used to work before here. I haven't seen them in a couple months now. We've been texting here and there, trying to find time to schedule. I'll hang out for a little bit. So I'm excited for that. And sadly, I think I owe them some drinks, so I think it's on me tonight. So that'll be fun. And yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure what else I'm doing this weekend. I think I have kind of a relaxed weekend after that, which I'm
Great.
really excited about. So I'm probably just gonna play some video games and watch some movies.
Yeah.
Nice. What video games are you playing right now?
Right now, I've been playing one of the new Star Wars games. It's called Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'm usually not this type of person with video games, but these games are so fun. Like I put them on the hardest difficulty and go back and try to 100% them. So I do everything you can in it. Like one of the achievements is literally you have to just keep kicking a goat.
What?
And it's super difficult to get because you have to like time it perfectly. And like I spent like hours the other day just trying to like dodge this goat and kick it at the right. It's frustrating. They're really difficult games, but I have a lot of fun doing them. So they're fun.
Yeah. I don't have too much going on. I'm probably just hanging out with some friends. But Lauren is going to see Kamala Harris.
Wow.
Yeah, so she has a new book coming out. And so she's going to be speaking in, I think, Medford.
Okay.
So she and her friend are going to go to that. And yeah, get the new book and hear her talk. So I'm really excited to hear about, what they have to say.
I hope they have a great time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good time.
Good. And I hope you get to relax with the boys.
Yes. Yeah.
Not just Figaro and George.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. And this weekend, I am volunteering for Memo on Saturday morning. We're going to start putting lights on the bushes over at Baxter Park while I can't remember the name of the company, but they're going to be hanging the lights on all the trees. And last week, we replaced a whole bunch of bulbs on all of their string lights. It was a slog, but we did it.
Like it.
So Baxter Park will soon look very beautiful and festive, and I'm looking forward to it.
I've had to replace those bulbs before. Those string lights, yeah, it can take a while.
They're awful.
It's awful.
Like
And
if
then,
one goes, they're all
gone, and
Yeah.
you got to find that one bulb that just isn't working.
Yep,
It's-
exactly. Yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain.
And then after that, Mike and I are having my aunt over for just tea in the afternoon with her boyfriend, whatever she wants to call him. He's a great guy. His name's John. And my Aunt Louise, she's amazing. She lives in Hingham, and normally she hosts Thanksgiving, which she's doing this year, but Mike and I are going down to see his family. So we thought we'd invite her over because we haven't seen her in months and months.
Nice.
So that'll be nice to see her.
That'll be great.
Yeah. And then Sunday, I'm doing nothing. Hopefully I'll play some video games too.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm playing Slay the Spire right now, which
Ooh.
is actually a card game, but the card game is like over $100,
Oh.
and the game on the Switch was like 15 or whatever it was.
So yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
So I'll probably be playing a bit of that on Sunday.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no. I was going to say the run is this Sunday. It's not this Sunday.
No, it better not be.
It's in a couple
Don't scare me like that.
Maybe I'll run on Sunday. Damon, you should run.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And then what are you guys listening to or watching right now?
Right now, I guess I'm just watching the Patriots win 8 straight games in a row.
Yes.
They just played the Jets last night and won, so that was just exciting to see. I think we were going to win since the Jets and they suck this year, but at the same time, I hate the Jets. They're a division rival, so you never know if they're just going to beat us.
Yeah.
But I mean, the last 2 years ago, we only won 3 games. Last year, we won 4 games, and now we're on an 8-game winning streak. So it's just like this level of success I was not expecting at all this season. So I've been on cloud 9 as a football fan,
Yeah.
and the rest of the world is so upset that the Patriots are back.
That's fantastic.
By the way, I love your old school
Yes.
T-shirt today.
I love this shirt. Shout out to my brother who got this for me
Aw,
the other
love
day.
it.
I love it.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I've been watching Welcome to Derry. It's the new Stephen King It series. It's a prequel series to the 2 movies that came out. It's very spooky, definitely creepy, and it's cool because there's a lot of other Stephen King characters that are kind of slowly emerging in it. So I'm interested to see where they go with it. So.
It's you know who playing Pennywise, right? It's Bill Skarsgård.
Yep.
Is it still feel like that same like 2017 It, like it still feels like
yeah,
that?
it feels very cohesive with the movies.
Ooh, okay, that's cool.
So it's like a whole new cast, and yeah, it's cool to kind of see them. They're kind of slowly going backwards in time with each season. So this takes place, I think, like 27 years before the 2 movies.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Cool. And then I've been still on my reality TV show competition kick.
Yeah.
So I'm still watching Survivor. We're getting close to the end of the season. The 2
Tribes have
merged
Yeah.
at this point. Yeah. And then also watching The Amazing Race. I think we're down to like 6 teams at this point. So it's getting very competitive. There might be more teams than that. But it's interesting this season because I think I've mentioned all the teams are, at least one person on each team has been on Big Brother.
Right.
So they're like forming alliances, which has never really happened before that I've noticed on The Amazing Race. So it's been an interesting change to the makeup of how they all interact with each other on the show.
Yeah.
And then I'm also watching Holiday Baking Championship.
The best.
Yes.
It's so fun. Are you more?
Lauren loves that.
Yeah.
She's been watching it. I haven't been watching with her, but I've seen past seasons, and it's always fun to watch. We've been recently watching the Great British Baking Show.
Oh, I love that too. It's just so long.
It's long. Like we've just been watching the not the most recent season, but I think the season before that, and she's been watching the most recent season. So we've kind of been doing that together. And I guess they just do it. They have a holiday series of it too. So we just found out about that. So I think maybe that's what we're gonna watch. Like coming up to the holidays.
And that's like a shorter season, right?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay.
It might be. But it's just a fun show. Like it's so like cozy and heartwarming.
It is. I know.
Yeah.
With Survivor, do you have like a favorite right now? Like, you want this person to win, or is it like kind of still up in the air a little bit?
No,
you don't really know.
there are a couple people that I really like. Are you guys watching it?
No,
at all?
I'm not watching it all. If you
But
said names,
maybe
yeah.
some people
Yeah.
watching are watching Survivor too. I really like Rizzo. He's such a nerd. He calls himself Riz God, which I think is so corny. But like, I don't know. He's a huge fan of the show. I really want him to win. I think he's doing a great job. And then also, there are 2 Sophies on the show. I think they're both doing wonderfully. One of them is more of like a competition beast than the other one, but I like the other Sophie. They call them Yellow and Blue Sophie, but I can't even remember which tribes they were on originally. So there's Sophie with an I and then Sophie with an IE, and I think it's the Sophie with an I that I really like. So yeah, those are the people that I like. I can't say there's anybody that I really dislike. Sometimes seasons are like that, but most of the time I really like everybody on the show. So, I'm happy usually whenever anybody wins.
Totally.
So yeah, that's where I am right now. Okay, you guys ready for the adoptable pet of the week?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this week it's 2 pets. They are really, really cute guinea pigs this week, and one of them looks exactly like one of my guinea pigs that I had when I was growing up.
That's great.
So these are Rocky, who is a 3-year-old male, and Ziggy, who is a 5-year-old male. They were surrendered separately after their cage mates passed away. And since they were both with other guinea pigs in the past, the shelter decided to bond them. They took to each other immediately and can usually be found cuddling under the blankets together. So cute. Both Rocky and Ziggy are sweet and curious and would likely fit into most homes. These 2 are currently living with a foster family and doing very well. And both piggies love their evening greens and popcorning around their freshly cleaned cage together, which is so cute. So as a reminder, if you're interested in adopting Rocky and Ziggy or any of the pets at the shelter, the first step in the application process is to fill out an application at medfieldshelter.com/adopt.
That's great.
Did you guys have any pets growing up?
I did.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like caged pets more?
Yeah,
like,
more caged pets.
Yeah. I had
starter pets.
Yeah, starter pets. Yeah, actually we had a dog first when I was really little, but I got a gecko at some point.
Ooh.
Named her Delilah.
Nice.
That's so
Hey there,
cute.
Delilah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Delilah.
Delilah, we actually ended up giving her away at some point
Mm.
because we had her for like felt like 10 years. She lived forever. She was
Wow.
getting old, and like it just was like getting more difficult because I didn't have a driver's license to go get crickets to feed her, so it just became
Yeah.
like really a hassle. I take it she's probably past at this point, but that gecko lasted a while, and she was a cute little guy, cute little girl. She used to love sleeping on my dad's laptop because it used to get
it's
really
nice and
warm.
warm.
Yes, my dad would do work, and you have a little gecko.
Oh my gosh,
sitting there.
that's so
Great.
adorable.
Yeah. So I know my dad misses her.
Aw.
Nice. I had a little black bear hamster. He was like little, and he would run. His name was Rizzo, by the way.
Yeah, I love that.
So when you said Rizzo, I was like thinking of that. But I named him after Rizzo the rat from the Muppets.
Yeah, I love that.
And he would run like all night. Like he would sleep all day and he would wake up and run like miles at a time. Like he was a marathon runner every night. And he was small, but I had this big cage for him, and he had this giant wheel, and it was like a metal wheel, and he would just run on that thing all night. And then sometimes he would stop and he would spin around the wheel because he couldn't like get off fast enough. But yeah, he was and he was a escape artist too. He would try to like climb the side of the cage and stuff.
Always.
So,
Yeah. I had a hamster in my 20s, a teddy bear hamster named Oreo.
No.
Because he was black and white and had
Yeah.
a little white stripe or black and then a little white stripe. And yeah, he used to escape as well. And I had a little ball for him, so I put him in the ball and then he'd run around the house. So cute. Okay, so question of the crew for the week this week is, what are you most grateful for this year?
I have a fake answer and a real answer. My fake answer is I am so grateful for Drake May, the Patriots quarterback. He is the man. I love him so much. Same with Mike Vrabel and our offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, coming back. I mean, just having that team back every single week and watching that has just been... It's been so much fun. I've just been loving watching football lately, which has been new for a while because the last 2 years were just... It was tough. It was really tough to watch the Patriots. But that's like, I'm thankful for that, but it's more of a joke. My real answer genuinely is I'm going to be corny. It's you two. Like,
Aw.
thank you guys so much. This has been like, I was just really excited to get this job, and it has been so much fun. And I can definitely say that you two have been like the main reason it's been so fun. So thank you. Not to be super cheesy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm right with you, Matt. I think, I'm thankful for this job. I'm thankful for the fact that we get to create, stuff together every day. And just make things, and if we have ideas, we try them out, and I think it's just it's a great thing to be able to do that every day and to be giving back to a community that's so open to us and excited about the work that we're doing, and hopefully we're building relationships and things like that. So there's so much opportunity here, and I'm just very thankful for that.
Oh, I have to agree. I'm really thankful that you guys accepted jobs here. I am so happy every day that I come to work. I laugh every day. You guys are so funny, and like even when we're being corny and Damon's saying silly puns.
What are
you talking about? No, every day at work is such a joy, and I'm so thankful for the two of you and for my new board. And then also on like a little more of a serious note, I'm very thankful for modern medicine. My husband's been going through a health issue this year. We found out that he has a PFO, which is a small hole in his heart. And he's been meeting with a bunch of doctors recently, and sounds like he's going to be getting surgery soon. He's meeting with a doctor that was recently on, I think, WBZ, because he's given this same treatment to a 29-year-old man who had the same thing that my husband had, and had a new procedure. And it sounds like Mike's going to get that same procedure, and it's going to be really successful.
Yeah,
so I'm very thankful for all of those things, and it's been a stressful year, but it's also been a good year. So I'm very thankful this year for a lot.
Yeah, 2025 has been a big year.
It has.
It's been a lot of stuff.
It's been busy. It's gone by so quickly. Like, it's already mid-November. How did that happen?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
can't-
I actually don't have an answer.
I thought it was October, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, nope.
I feel like,
gone.
I feel like every week I get my months wrong. Yeah, we're still September, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Spooktacular's right around the corner.
No, thank you. I can wait. So fun, but so much work.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, guys, any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Other than just thank both of you so much. And if there's anyone out there watching who is interested in volunteering at Medfield TV, please reach out at matt@medfield.tv and just let me know. I'd love to have a conversation.
Yeah, and I think the thing I'm looking forward to is our film club. I think we're both very excited about that.
Yeah.
And we would love to see kids come out and join in the fun that we're making, and also just come seeing us at the holiday stroll. Like, we want to meet people. We want people to experience what we're having fun doing. So we hope everybody else has fun doing it too. Yeah,
definitely. And that's something I meant to bring up. We were talking about the Dale Street School visit. Is we had someone ask us at some point, "Do you stutter when we do this?" And I just wanted to bring that up because I loved that question. And I just want to say to the audience that we're not professionals when we do this stuff. We're just here having fun. We do different takes because I'll flub up a line all the time. I mix up my words. Sometimes I'll just start stuttering and I can't get it out right. So don't think you have to be some expert at this just to come and try it. No, just come and try and have fun. That's all we do. So it'd be great.
And I know I've already stuttered on this episode so many times
Me too.
and said, like it happens. Like, just leave it in, Matt, when you edit it.
Yeah.
It just shows that we're human and, it's okay if you're not a professional. You can make content and it can be great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in, for watching, for listening. We have so much fun on this podcast. We hope you have fun watching it, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one.